Hear it anymore coming over here. Hopefully somebody just hit a button. The sound guy's checking all the wires now.
So we might be up here for a minute?
Yeah, just if it doesn't sound like the microphone's working,
Okay.
just
Stop.
stop
For a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it definitely doesn't
Yeah.
sound like there's any sound right now.
Okay.
Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Here comes Mackenzie. Doesn't sound like the
Oh,
speaker's
there's,
kicked
I
in.
see her.
Yeah. Great. I hate when my phone goes off there. Give everybody a chance to clap. Okay. You're up.
Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem and Sparta High School alma mater? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare
Thank you. Please enjoy the ceremony.
Sparta's hallowed name, and seek to spread throughout the land her everlasting fame. Her students' voices echo through the verdant valleys clear. No spot on earth seems half so green, no memory half so dear. As through our lives we seek our goals, our purposes pursue. May we be guided in the right by Spartan standards true.
Wait till I sit. Wait till I sit. Go ahead.
Welcome to the Sparta High School Class of 2021 graduation.
In keeping with the dignified manner in which the ceremony is conducted, please adhere to the following request.
Please turn off all cell phone ringers.
Please refrain from clapping for students until all have been awarded with their diplomas.
Please refrain from shouting and calling out until all students have been awarded their diplomas.
Thank you and enjoy the graduation ceremony.
Thank you, Emma, Mackenzie, and Brendan. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sparta High School 2021 commencement ceremony. What a beautiful night we have to celebrate our graduating seniors. And to all the parents, grandparents, congratulations. You got one more through and one more ready to go off onto college and start their own life in their own world. At this point, I would like to take a minute to honor some very important individuals. First, I would like all the veterans and current members of the armed services in the audience to stand up. Next, I would like to recognize all of the first responders, nurses, and everyone else who had a hand in getting us through the last 18 months healthfully, that's not a word, and we got here today thanks to you guys, so thank you. Finally, I would like to recognize our graduating seniors who will be entering into the armed forces. Jenna Barshfried, United States Naval Academy. Thomas Dean, United States Military Academy. Lucas Donahue, Marines. Matthew Heyman, Air Force. And Peter Hune, Army. Thank you all very much for your service and good luck in the future. At this point, I would like to introduce Sparta High School Executive President Thomas Dean to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. And as said before, my name is Thomas Dean, and I'm the Executive Board President of the Sparta High School. I'd like to once again welcome you all to the class of 2021's high school graduation. I'd like to thank the administration, custodial staff, class officers, and all others who helped to make today possible, along with each and every teacher and parent who provided all of us seniors with the opportunities to grow as students and individuals. I think I can speak on behalf of this class when I say that we would not be at this point in our lives without you all. Finally, I'd like to recognize our advisors, Angela DeLucia and Linda Emilio, along with Vice President Andrew Venizello, Secretary Sophie Regenball, Treasurer Lucas Hine, and Historian Kyle Newworth for their countless hours of service in running the Executive Board this year. Congratulations, Class of 2021. Today marks an official milestone in each of our educational careers. Yet, as we look ahead to the next chapter of our lives, it may be easy to recount the events the pandemic has taken from us. But let this not discourage us. Rather, let it instill inspiration within each of us for what is to come, a world that has risen above the tribulations of last year, a world primed to be sculpted by the brilliant minds here today. And so, as we go forth to our respective paths, wherever that may be, let's consider some simple lessons to bring us into such a complex world. Mean what you say, do what you love, be who you are, find success where you find purpose, and live life to your fullest, because that is all we can do with the time we are given. Once again, congratulations to the Class of 2021. It's been an honor to have shared these last 4 years with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Please welcome to the stage Sparta High School Senior Class President Lauren Mattis to deliver the student address.
Good evening, classmates, administration, faculty, family, and friends. Welcome to Sparta High School's Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. I would like to start off by thanking everyone here tonight that came to celebrate this milestone with all of my classmates and I. Thank you to the SHS administration, Mr. Spring, Mrs. Barker, and Mr. Benson for working with the class officers, Mrs. Miller, and I all year long to make our senior year the most memorable one. Thank you to all of the faculty who worked tirelessly putting together lesson plans for students virtually and in person, and learning to adapt with whatever challenges technology brought to them. Finally, thank you to the parents who have supported us and helped navigate this past year by our sides. If we take a step back to look down memory lane to how we got here today, I remember being a freshman and having the upperclassmen say, "Time flies by," and they weren't kidding. It seems like just yesterday we walked off the buses as little freshmen with our backpacks stuffed with notebooks and binders, half of them in which we never used, looking at our phones for our schedules, making sure we were going to the right classroom, and even running to lunch to make sure we didn't have to wait in the long line. Fast forward to junior year, and who knew that March 12th would be the last day we saw each other for months on end. Virtual learning, wearing masks for the first time, and transitioning to a new normal was a challenge to say the least. I think the title of our 2021 yearbooks, A Year of Regrowth, represents the culmination of what this year was like for us all. Adapting to new ways of learning, teaching, communicating, and socializing. This regrowth for me meant gaining a greater appreciation for our education system and the teachers that make Sparta High School one of a kind. I feel like you never know you miss something until it's gone. I know after a while, sitting in my bed, just barely waking up for my first class when we were virtual, eventually got old. It made me miss my teachers and the rest of my class because learning face-to-face and seeing your peers in person is a night and day difference from seeing everyone, or just their Google icons, through a computer screen. Through this time of regrowth and reflecting on who we are, we all persevered and have become more resilient individuals as a result. Now today, June 23rd, marks the close of our senior year and our 12-year journey together as Spartans. As this chapter of our lives closes, another door opens for a multitude of new opportunities for success. Nora Ephron once stated, and I quote, "Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead." Use the excellent education and experiences we received at Sparta High School to pursue your dreams and passions. Whatever path you choose to take next in your life, you get to decide how it goes. Lastly, I would like to give a big congratulations to my fellow classmates. We made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. Please welcome Sparta High School's 2021 Salutatorian, Jenna Barshfried.
Good evening. I would first like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Sparta High School's teachers, administrators, and Board of Education. Without your tireless efforts in a time of confusion and uncertainty, we would not be standing before you today. Secondly, I would like to welcome everyone, friends, family, and last but not least, the class of 2021. This day, June 23rd, marks one of the most important events in history. 95 years ago, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city that was once home to our nation's capital, held the first ever lip reading contest. In all seriousness, I was going to start this speech off with some interesting event that happened on this day. Connect it to the importance of today, maybe talk about how it was fate, perhaps create a common theme throughout the entire speech that ties it in a nice, neat bow and answers the so what that English teachers are always asking for. However, as you can probably tell, that plan was derailed and my research led me to an unfortunate discovery. June 23rd is perhaps the most boring day in history. Hold on, I gotta fix my cap, okay. But after I thought about it some more, I realized June 23rd doesn't need to have anything to its name for today to be any more meaningful. Us here together, despite the odds, makes today more special than any other. After all, we got this graduation right the first time. Sorry, class of 2020. We're here on the turf in person. I can see your full faces in person. I can speak to you all in person. No glitches, no awkward silences because no one wants to unmute themselves. No icons on Google Meet because, let's be real, Chromebook cameras don't do anyone justice. Today marks a return to normalcy we scarcely let ourselves hope for after the craziness that is the COVID-19 pandemic. Today marks a new beginning for all of us and an end to a chapter of resilience and adversity, a chapter that has collectively made us stronger, a chapter that has taught us to, as Mr. Hood in the best military branch would say, adapt and overcome. After all, surviving this year was no easy feat. With the uncertainty of how virtual school would be run, whether we would be in person the next day or sent home, distractions in the virtual world including little siblings, phones, and multiple meetings going on at the same time, and, how could one forget, the stress of a deadly virus on the doorstep of our community, focusing in class all of a sudden became much more difficult than anyone could have imagined. On top of that was the depressing thought of all the standard senior celebrations we might miss out on. Time with friends, sports seasons, homecoming, prom. Staying positive during such a lonely and stressful time seems even now impossible. But we managed to embrace change and make the most of the hand we were dealt. Outdoor get-togethers became the new norm. Sports and runs were done in masks. A modified prom was held with social distancing and dance pods. We came together as a community, took the necessary precautions, and showed everyone we cared about one another and the world we were about to inherit. We showed incredible maturity in years where others got to goof around and create crazy memories. This is where I think we must be proudest. We showed true character. This was a year of resilience, and it is this that marks our class's best attribute. If this year is any indication of our perseverance and strength, we will have no problems in our future, wherever they may lead us. So when you inevitably run into a wall, remember this year and the work you put in to be here today. You can adapt, and you will overcome. So today, I declare June 23rd important because we graduated, Sparta's class of 2021, despite the odds. Congratulations to my peers, friends, and classmates. We did it. Thank you.
please welcome to the stage Sparta High School's 2019 Valedictorian, Kelly Zukowski.
Hello, class of 2021. It's an honor and pleasure to stand in front of you today, something I never dreamed I would be doing. It has been a long 4 years with many ups and downs, but we made it. Guys, we went through and are still going through a global pandemic. I know it has been stressful and hard, whether it be the loss of loved ones, struggling to have the motivation to get out of bed to go to school virtually, or having to adapt to the quick changes. But all of you have made it and kept going. If no one has told you this, I will tell you this. You have done so much, and you are already superstars, even the ones who couldn't be here today. Before I continue, I would like to thank a lot of people. I'd like to thank Google, Wikipedia, Yahoo Answers, RIP, and especially copy and paste. I'm only kidding, maybe. I would first love to thank my family for their support. That being my mom, dad, my older brother Steven, who I must remind people is not my twin, and especially to my little brother Terry. I would like to thank my fabulous friends. You have made my life a true joy, especially to the ones I've made a strong connection with. Special shout outs to Laramie Kipp, Veronica Woltner, Badorna Mina Lighty, and those in biomedical STEM, because our relationships blossomed in the pandemic. Finally, I think we all have to thank the amazing staff that has made everything possible. Our principal, school staff, counselors, and teachers have educated, supported, and enlightened us. I know we all have at least a couple in our hearts that we will never forget or have changed us. I'll be up here too long if I talk about all the teachers that had an impact on me. After today, you all will be heading towards your future. Many of you will be in college, getting jobs, inventing, researching, and more. And I have some reminders for you. You're not only going to college. You're studying to save lives, to improve people's lives, to save the environment, to learn from the past, and to change the present for the future. You are not only leaving high school, you're having your own families, new friends, new experiences, and astonishing jobs. You are not insignificant. Every choice you make, every step you take, and every breath you take has an effect. You're powerful, and right now, you decide where you're going to use that power for. Some of you will use that power to save lives, to progress technology, to teach the future, and to change the world. So all that I ask when you leave is to never downplay yourself and to live life how you want to. Never give up, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So take the shot. I'm not going to stand up here and tell you how you should live your life. I haven't been in your shoes, especially the ones who have a shoe size larger than 9. Follow your own path. You will always have regret if you didn't do what you want to because you were scared of failing or of others. Now, that has been established. This is a life-changing moment for you all, which you should all be extremely happy about. It does have an undertone of melancholy, though. I have known a good amount of you since kindergarten. I will miss all of you. Our inside jokes, those in the biomedical branch will remember where our fake patient, Anna Garcia, succumbed to. Those in clubs like DECO will remember the awards or events they went to. Many will remember one student's attempt to become prom king and queen. Others will remember their last sports game. Many will remember the last musical. Or generally, we will remember our embarrassing and happy moments together. And even just in the last few months, our school has many amazing events, like Honor Society ceremonies, the Senior Awards, the Senior Walk, the musical, prom, and our last event, but certainly not least, Pride Day. However, I know you all are heading towards a wonderful life. Now, people always end these types of speeches with a quote from some really influential or amazing person like Einstein, or cite a historical event, like the Shamal-Koldik Wars. Therefore, I'm going to cite someone I believe everybody knows and is one of the smartest people I know. That being Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh, of course, who else? He once said, "You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." I hope you all really internalize that. So thank you so much for listening, and I wish you the best in your future.
To present the class gift, please welcome Sparta High School's 2021 class officers, Lauren Mattis, Thomas Flake, Alex Fonts, and Riley Maldonado.
As the end of our senior year approached, we discussed long and hard about leaving a gift that could be used for years to come by our fellow students. One of the positive outcomes from this year was being able to use the backfield for lunch. We are hoping that this is something that can continue in the future, and to support that, the senior class will be donating picnic tables for students to use while eating outside or for spending time with their classmates.
On behalf of Sparta High School, I would like to thank the class of 2021 for your generous gift. Seeing firsthand the positive effects of outside lunch, with students engaging with each other outside of the classroom, I know that these tables would be put to great use. Thank you all. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the 2021 Sparta High School Outstanding Citizenship and Scholar Awards. The recipient of these two awards should be most proud that the faculty and staff at Sparta High School have selected them to receive these prestigious awards. When I announce the student's name, we would like to recognize the parents as well. So please stand up, and students, please come up when we call your name. The Outstanding Citizenship Award is presented to the member of the senior class who has exemplified those qualities of cooperation, leadership, and unselfish service which distinguishes him or her as an outstanding citizen. This year's Outstanding Citizenship Award goes to Kyle Newworth. The Outstanding Scholar Award is presented to the member of the senior class that best exemplifies those qualities of intellectual curiosity and dedication to the pursuit of truth, which is the indelible mark of a scholar. This year's Outstanding Scholar Award goes to Jenna Bargefried. Well, class of 2021, congratulations. I am truly honored to be up here as your principal. Looking out into the crowd and seeing all the families, friends, staff, distinguished guests, and honorees, it is a testament to your hard work and dedication and the love and support that you have earned and received from our Sparta community. You have had quite the high school experience. In fact, the last 2 years have been a bit of a whirlwind. In that time, you've transitioned from full-time pre-COVID high school instruction to virtual instruction, to hybrid instruction, to post-break virtual instruction, back to hybrid instruction, and finally back to full-time. And I'm sure there are a few schedule changes in there that I may have missed. Yet, through it all, you have supported each other, stayed positive, and did what you needed to do to successfully be here today. And for that, we hope that you are all as proud of yourselves as we are of you. As I was thinking about what to write, I was trying to come up with a word that best describes this class. I came up with adjectives like hardworking, dedicated, enthusiastic, but they all seemed to come up just a little short. Then it came to me. The word is character. Novelist James Lane Allen said, "Adversity does not build character, it reveals it." And the past 2 years have truly revealed the collective character of this class. Character can best be paraphrased as qualities of honesty, courage, or the like, or integrity. In fact, your character was on display during my very first student meeting as principal, which included your two incoming junior class officers at the time, Thomas and Andrew. It was the summer before their junior year. They both sent me an email wanting to meet about holding a concert as a fundraiser for Melanie. They told me that they wanted to have the students perform, and they would finish the concert with a few songs from your fellow classmate, Dollaree, which, huge fan right now. Needless to say, as a new principal and not knowing your class or what to expect, I was initially concerned. However, after listening to Thomas and Andrew, it was clear that this class was exceptional and I had nothing to worry about. In fact, Thomas and Andrew offered to review lyrics to ensure that they were appropriate and even created a performer's contract. And for those who were there, it was truly an amazing and special evening. And your character has never waned since then. As a class, it is your character that truly defines all of you. You persevered together through unprecedented times, and through it all, you remained kind, empathic, trustworthy, and honest. You are hardworking, dedicated, and enthusiastic, and you can be counted on to do the right thing when needed. You are the first to give credit to others when winning academic awards or state championships, despite your individual hard work. You consistently showed appreciation as we were able to hold each end-of-the-year event, especially the prom. You advocated for social justice, and you served each other, the school, and community, regardless of the sacrifice. It is because of your character that I know you, the class of 2021, will continue to be successful in all your future endeavors, whether it's continuing your education in college, going to the workforce, or protecting us in the military. Your character and passion will continue to guide you to success. Harriet Tubman said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and to change the world." And class of 2021, you have already proven that, and I know you will continue to do so in the future. So thank you all, and we wish you all the very best and much happiness and success. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Patrick McQueenie, to speak to our graduating class.
Good evening, Board of Education trustees, district and building administration, Sparta High School staff, distinguished guests, parents, and most importantly, the Sparta High School class of 2021. Before I begin my address, I would like to take a minute and ask all Sparta High School staff that can hear my voice, which might be at Jefferson, but you might be able to hear me, please stand and be recognized for all of your efforts this year that supported this graduating class sitting before you today. I am truly honored and humbled to be able to give this commencement address at your high school graduation ceremony this evening. I feel a particular connection to this amazing group of students sitting in front of us for both professional and personal reasons. Professionally, I have the good fortune of serving as a superintendent with this amazing class through the most trying year that none of us have ever experienced. However, even greater than the pride that I have to have served as superintendent of this amazing school district and this senior class before us, I am very proud to have the special and unique privilege to share this commencement address with you as a parent of a Sparta High School class of 2021 graduate. So this speech will not be heavy on references to the COVID pandemic and lessons learned, repeated encouragements to achieve your dreams, and share inspiring quotes as you move on to the next chapter of your lives. I'm going to speak to you as a dad. I'm going to share the feelings and words I've shared and will share with my son on his high school graduation. So, dear Declan, I will admit to you in front of all these people that you're in much better shape than I am, but I will still kick your butt whenever I need to. Bald is beautiful, so enjoy your hair while it lasts. And learn to iron and fold your clothes, because your roommate in college isn't going to appreciate those rolled up piles of clothes all over the room. Despite this valuable, and to all of you, very valuable dad advice and confession, I also have another confession to share with you as a parent, and it's a fear. That fear is that we, as parents, have not done enough or said enough for each of you to handle life's challenges, disappointments, and successes when we're not around. Very soon, you will make decisions on your own that impact your future and the direction that your life will take. And that is scary for us, honestly. Think about what we see and hear you guys say all the time. Are you kidding me? Would you blame us? But a couple of months ago, as superintendent, in my interactions with the executive council and numerous other students in this senior class, I came to realize that this group of students, this senior class, and these sons and daughters are going to be okay. In the midst of a global pandemic that impacted every aspect of your life, academically, socially, and mentally, you used the tools and advice we repeat over and over and over as parents that we think you're ignoring, and now you sit here at your high school graduation, in person, with all of your family and friends. When the comfort of your daily routine and the familiarity you had grown accustomed to were not possible, for whatever the reason, you didn't give up or quit. You became creative and innovative and made things happen, even if they looked differently from what you were used to. As a parent and as a superintendent, it was truly amazing to see the resolve you demonstrated. You were successful by any measure of success you choose. And you used all of that dad advice and mom advice, usually mom's advice spoken by dad, we gave you in the lessons you learned. And I, for one, I'm not afraid anymore. So thank you. So Declan, I love you, bud. I'm incredibly proud of you and have no doubt in my mind that you are ready to go out on your own and make the difficult decisions that come with being a young adult. I'm going to miss you when you're away, but I will smile knowing that despite any mistakes we made as parents, there were a whole lot more successes, and it shows in the person and the man you have become. Your mom and I will always be here for you, so don't be too stubborn to text or call. Congratulations on your high school graduation, and we send all of our love and good wishes to you as you go to St. Bonaventure in the fall. Go Bonnies. Love, Dad. Congratulations to all of the Sparta High School class of 2021 graduates and their families. Be confident in knowing that we are always here for you and that each of you has what it takes to be great. Continue to make us proud. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
At this time, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Michael McGovern to speak to our graduating class on behalf of the Board of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Spring. And thanks, Patrick. That is tough to follow. I want to give a special thank you to my friend Kim Bragg for asking me to deliver this address tonight. Kim, I appreciate your leadership through a very tough time. Congratulations, class of 2021. You've all earned this moment and this recognition, and I'm honored to be here tonight. Sparta takes great pride in providing our kids with a strong educational foundation to prepare you for whatever comes next. Our parents, administration, and the community at large strive to give you lots of growth opportunities. But what happens next is largely on you. It's a great big world out there, filled with adventure and struggle, with people who don't look like you or think like you, with people who come from great privilege and others who literally have nothing. I challenge you all to go have many experiences with the larger world. Those experiences will shape who you become. Life in a pandemic has been a little nuts, and there's no need to list what's been different. What matters is how you have persevered. You've managed to keep up with your friends, academics, and your passion projects. Along the way, you introduced us parents to TikTok and may have convinced a few of us that doing family videos was a good idea. When the world shut down last March and people were scared to go to the grocery store, and going to the grocery store is like a scene from a movie, my daughter Sarah said to me one day, "This might be scary, but it's kind of cool that we're going to be able to say that we lived through a pandemic." What I really love there is the optimism, not in the least bit naive, but rooted in a can-do attitude. It also gives insight into the idea of the shared experience you all now share. All graduating classes have common experiences of 4 years of being in the same building, classes, teams, and clubs. But you have the shared experience of virtual gym class, the spring musical done right here on this field, a first ever senior sunset, and a school year with 4 sports seasons. You leave here with a lifetime of stories. So as you leave Sparta High School and become an auto mechanic or electrician, a Marine, airman, sailor, or soldier, a Scarlet Knight, or an anteater, I hope you'll take this one big idea with you, because it really could not be more important, and that is simply be present for others in your personal and professional lives, because ultimately it is only through the power of relationships that we can fulfill our potential and that we can realize our capability of building a better, more just world. Build on your relationships, forge new ones, and hold them dear. Congratulations and good luck.
At this time, I would like to introduce graduating senior Tessa Gorey, who will be performing Chasing Butterflies, a song she composed and wrote in loving memory of her fellow 2021 classmate and friend, Melanie Dimizio, who succumbed to her hard-fought battle with cancer last year, and in whose honor we are all wearing yellow ribbons.
FaceTime's long car ride, sneaking out at night. All my best days come back to you. I close my eyes, we're smiling side by side. Then I open without you. Memorizing all the details, your perfume, your voice, and the way you said, I love you. I love you too. Every word I'll say out loud, hoping you can hear. Angels are dying listening. Never did a thing without you. You disappear. Been here all alone, it's quiet. I'm never gonna catch my breath. I'm chasing butterflies 'cause I know it's you. Yellow wings fly by my eyes, and for a second I'll feel you looking through. Remember me, 'cause I'll come back to you. Don't wanna let go, wanna say goodbye. Don't wanna live if it's not with you. Can't keep pretending, can't keep asking why. 'Cause we had so much left to do. Or a smile on your face through the worst days. Oh, I wish I had the strength to stay the me you're proud to see. Every word I say out loud, hoping you can hear. Angels are done listening. Never did a thing without you. You disappear. Been here all alone. gonna catch my breath. I'm chasing butterflies 'cause I know it's you. Yellow wings fly by my eyes, and for a second I feel you looking through. Remember me, 'cause I'll come back to you. We may be in two different worlds. I know I'll never walk alone. You follow me with wings of yellow. I'll be chasing butterflies to feel you close, close, to feel you close. Every word I say out loud, hoping you can hear. Angels are done listening. Never did a thing without you. You disappear. Been here all alone, it's quiet. I'm never gonna catch my breath. I'm chasing butterflies 'cause I know it's you. Yellow wings fly by my eyes, and for a second I feel you looking through. Remember me, 'cause I'll come back to you. Remember me, 'cause I'll come back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. And now at this time, I would like to call up Melanie's parents to present them with an honorary diploma and a picture Melanie had taken during her time here as a student. Melanie is and will always remain a special part of the class of 2021 and will always be in our thoughts and in our hearts. Thank you. Mr. Beck, having fulfilled the requirements of the Sparta Township Board of Education and the great state of New Jersey, it is with great pleasure that I recommend and present to you the Sparta High School class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Spring, and congratulations to all graduates. As Superintendent of the Sparta Township School District, I certify that the members of the class of 2021 assembled here have completed and satisfied the graduation requirements set forth by the New Jersey Department of Education. It is with great pleasure that I present to you the Sparta High School class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Beck. Members of the class of 2021, graduating class of Sparta High School, you have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation. Based upon the approval of the faculty and administration and the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education, I confer upon you your high school diploma with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Kelly Zukowski. Jenna Barshfried. Lauren Mattis. Thomas Dean. Thomas Flake. Andrew Venizelos. Alex Fonts. Sophie Regenball. Riley Maldonado. Lucas Hine. Kyle Newworth. Daniela Abastante. Ethan Aquadro. Amina Araidi. Budur Araidi. Medin Alkovic. Zoe Amin. Sarah Amidino. Julia Antonelli. Vincent Apostolico. Robert Arpino. Jordan Aschenbach. James Battaglia. Ula Bitinitis. Aiden Bavona. Jenna Blandina. Truman Bleakley. Jonathan Bollard. Jonathan Bowmansat. Elizabeth Bada. Kristen Bradish. Mia Brady. Reese Brancato. Travis Brancy. Ryan Branning. Nicholas Brinninger. Jordan Busenik. Kayla Burke. Sabina Burkhart. Cullen Byrne. Marguerite Bish. Claudia Calafati. Olivia Canova. Brooke Casquera. Jake Cristiano. Gavin Christie. Emma Chili. Brendan Cena. Chloe Clancy. Abigail Clayton. Alyssa Coco. Samantha Coleman. Kayla Collinson. Jason Collis. Sarah Culver. Emily Condit. Brianna Conlin. Rocco Cortese. Julian Quoto. Zoe Creasis. Lauren Cristillo. Finian Curley. Ryan Curry. Michael Zerhoniak. Casey Daly. Ryan Daly. Christian Darmiento. Kevin Dow. Hannah Davis. Bhavika Dewar. James DeLuca. Cole DeFilippis. Morgan Denmead. Daniel Devine. Jacob DeFino. Luke Dillon. Madison DeMarco. Jack Dolan. Miranda Dollar. Lucas Donahue. Robert Duthaler. Julia Dykstra. Mina Durston. Gareth Eck. Ecky. Brooke Edmonds. William Engelhardt. Jonathan Enriquez. Sarah Escobar. Erin Esso. Catherine Fagerston. Noah Fisher. Emily Fitzgerald. Michaela Flans. Charles Flint. Michael Foley. Martina Foy. Matthew Francis Scudo. Argirios Francis Chakis. Francis Kakis. Nicholas Fernari. Jake Gascione. Ariana Garcia. Alexandra Gerb. Dominic Gigantelli. Olivia Geralt. Alexa Giroux. Derek Goldberg. Fernando Gomez. Tessa Gorey. Gianna Gorvin. Justin Grau. Devin Griffin. Austin Gudenkoff. Cassie Arthur Harner. Robert Hartranft. Matthew Heim. Kex Helmer. Ty Herbert. Kyle Hinchcliffe. Shay Hollivax. Valerie Huff. Peter Hune. Nuala Hines. Evan Interella. Thomas Irwin. Akshat Iyer. Emily Jacobs. Jack Jarvis. Kush Jilla. Love Jilla. Christopher Johnson. Andrew Kadar. Tage Kellenberger. Taylor Kelly. Elizabeth Kennedy. Brady Kesselman. Casey Kilby. Laramie Kipp. William Klein. Luke Kopko. Alexis Kowal. Andrew Crops. Tyler Kruger. Eric Krasnowski. James Lafratte. Dante Lally. Carrie Lambert. Nikolai Langdon. Alyssa Lasco. Olivia Lee. Rebecca Lefkowitz. Caitlin Lenoski. Liana Lavalle. Courtney Lewis. Alexis Lillis. Hunter Lillis. Christopher Lindner. Lillian Lowen. Cole Luizo. Bianca Lusher. Kylie Mataluna. Chloe Marr. James Maloney. Caitlin Maloney. McCall Manning. Christy Morrow. Heather Maxwell. Matthew McConley. Julia McEllen. Sarah McGovern. Autumn McLean. Emma McNamara. Declan McQueenie. Fetty Mecki. Zachary Marold. Cameron Minetti. Haley Minetti. Tig Monahan. Corey Monroe. Gina Morelli. Nicholas Murray. Evan Muse. Joshua Muzzo. Elizabeth Nedelka. Garrett Newshots. Rebecca Nigro. Maura O'Hare. Jedediah Ojo. Ava Oshevsky. Jordan Palmer. Waleed Panjwani. Matthew Patino. Olivia Perez. Carolyn Peterson. Amber Pettit. Christopher Pearson. Colby Plotz. Jonathan Perret. Zachary Porter. Nicholas Potter. John Price IV. Olivia Presidio. Lindsay Pugliese. Zach Pizamuka. Giselle Ragno. Suvani Ranasingha. Matthew Reed. Reagan Resch. Shane Reel. Sarah Riley. Scott Riley. Eric Ring. Daniela Rispoli. Timothy Rich. Ashley Rogers. Caitlin Ross. Jamie Rubin. Grace Russo. Liam Rust. Aiden Ryan. Benjamin Ryan. Stephen Sander. Daniel Sandow. Samantha Santaluccio. Reina Santora.
There you go. Good job. Let's walk down. We're going to walk down the hill. Good job.
Henry Shelley. Maximilian Shelley. Troy Schmitzer. Riley Schneider. Thomas Schwarzrock. Robert Scott. Elise Sears. Emma Sears. Tucker Sears. Keith Sering. Riley Selsor. Aiden Sheridan. Claire Sipola. Luke Simmons. Fiona Sipple. Kayla Smetana. Brian Smith. Carissa Song. Charlotte Spellman. Susan Soar. Jessica Steele. Sean Sullivan. James Suter. Kyle Sutton. Zofia Salaji. Vivian Talon. Emily Thorward. Maya Tomko. Thomas Trella. Peyton Trent. Justin Valenzuela. Joseph Van Buskirk. Matthew Vasquez. Ethan Vieira. Veronica Waltner. Grace Ward. Alyssa Warner. Mackenzie Wiggins. Hannah Williams. Julia Wilson. Olivia Winslow. Rachel Young. Nicholas Yurchak. Frank Zawacki. Mia Catherine Steinberg Zincio.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the most recent graduates of Sparta High School, the class of 2021. Congratulations, everyone. Throw your caps.